Hey everyone, Rob from Karma Comment Chameleon coming at you with a different type of video today. I've had a request on Reddit to show how we put together the Reddit comment videos. And so we're going to do that really easily in just a couple of minutes here. Show you how we put that together from beginning to finished product. Let's jump right in. So the first thing obviously is to find your Reddit thread. I've got one here from 14 hours ago, and we're going to use this one to make our video. This will actually be a video that I will create and put up onto my YouTube page sometime later this afternoon. Anyway, we're going to take our first screenshot here. So that is print screen or alt print screen, depending on your situation. We're going to go and do that. We're going to jump into Paint. We're going to do Control V to post that into Paint, and we're going to make sure our rectangular selection tool is selected. We're going to select the title area, crop it again, and I'm going to save that as image number 1 in my already created folder. So image number 1, I save it as a JPEG, and that's, I always do my title as image number 1. I will take this into Photoshop and make a thumbnail with it a little bit later on. What we're going to do now is go back to our Reddit thread. We're going to go down to our first comment, take another screenshot. So again, it's print screen, or if you're on multiple monitors, it's alt print screen. We're going to jump back into Paint, do Control V to paste, and we're going to crop this one down as well. So I'm literally going to select just the first comment. If something's funny in the second comment, I'll select that as well. But right for this one, we'll just select the first comment. We're going to go crop. Now, when I read back my my comments, in my videos, I like to have the text come up as I have different pauses in my speaking. And so I'll generally cut apart the text in one of these things by commas, periods, or sections where I can tell that I'm going to be pausing. So what I'll do is the first image here, after I've done the crop down to this, I'm going to save this as image 2.1. And then I'm going to start just removing sections. So this, it's not a great concoction, is the first thing to go. So we're going to just delete. Ooh, that was a little too big. We're just going to delete that. Now, the wonderful thing about Paint is when you delete something, it goes to a white background because Paint doesn't deal with transparencies, which is awesome. Now that I've taken that out, I'm going to save it as 2.2. We have a comma here, so I'll delete back to there, 2.3. We'll delete that sentence. 2.4. This is another break. 2.5. We want to take milk mixed with grape juice out. That's 2.6. And we'll leave that as the original. So what we're going to do now is go into our editing program, and we're going to start putting this together in our editing program. So our folder here that has our title and our cut apart comment, we're going to take our title first and pop that in. Let me just bring this down a bit. There we go. Taking our title and popping it in here, and then we're going to start recording on top of it to get our actual voiceover. So let's go ahead and do that part. Hey everybody, Rob from Karma Comment Chameleon coming at you with another Ask Reddit video. Besides eating cereal with water, what is the most outrageous eating sin you have ever witnessed? Let's jump right in. So now we've got our audio for that section. We're going to drag our title to match the audio. I usually put in a transition here, and I'll actually show you that really quickly because it's pretty easy to do. I'm going to take my censored bleep right here. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller and pop that over there. And then I'm going to take the color bars and pop it in here as well. And just drag it down to match the bleep. Mine, I use a video. You can use a static image if you want. I've actually got to make these into a particular video. I'm going to take the gain down on my bleep because it's really loud if you don't take it down. And so I set it to right around -7. It's kind of usually where I go on the gain level for that. And I'm going to select that, and I'm going to go copy, so that I have it ready to put after my next section of the video. So now you have a beep, and then we're going to go into section 2. So let's go back into eating sin, which is the one we were working on. And we're going to work our way back from the highest number for that comment back to the lowest number. So we're going to take 2.6 and pop it in here. And then we have that one up. Now what I like to do is pull up this one and then just start recording and actually talk through the whole thing first and then piece it together in the actual editing software. So if I take this, hit my record. When I visited my aunt's family as a kid, she served a purple cow, milk mixed with grape juice for breakfast. If you haven't tasted that, take my word for it, it's not a great concoction. So that is our comment. Now we have a big space at the beginning here because I had to switch from one window to another. So I'm just going to split that and delete it. And now we can actually place the text. So literally what I do is I play it back and then I fit the screenshot to fit what I was saying. So when I visited my aunt's family as a kid, she served a purple cow. So that's the first comment, and then we're going to go up here and take the second one, which is 2.5 in this case, and play it back again as well. Milk mixed with grape juice. I'm going to take it back just a little bit because I don't want the 4 to be in there. And drag that one back and keep on going. So we're going to go 2.4, play it back for breakfast. Drag it back, and it's the same thing over and over again, just making sure it matches up. If you haven't tasted that, back to there, and then I think we're on 2.2. Take my word for it. Drag that back, and then 2.1 is the end of that comment. It's not a great concoction. So we literally just need to drag this back to the beginning, to the end of the audio segment, and then I put my cursor here and paste in my transition. So now what I like to do is add in my background and add in my my music as well. So you just keep on doing this. By the way, it's the same thing for each set of comments. You just keep on adding them in, put your transition in between if you're using a transition. If you want to add anything else on, you can obviously add anything else into the video. If you want to put other pictures on top or whatever, now you can add them in here very, very easily. What I like to do at this point though is I'll go back and grab a video. So we're going to go stock footage, we'll bring in blue particles and drag that out to fit. So now we actually have a background when it's playing, and you can obviously do a static image or a video for that one. I like to do videos. I have a subscription to audio blocks and video blocks from the Storyblocks website. I highly recommend them, although they can get kind of expensive, but all of the audio that you use, you'll have a license on, and all of the video that you use, you have a license on as well. I also use a lot of my images for that one as well. Let's go back to the beginning here. We're going to grab our music and pop that in as well. So if we go, I have the music in, oh, I went back too far. If we go back into videos, Reddit, and we're going to grab this one right here, Stroll Around My Heart is the music that I generally use. Very, very, very long because it's obviously a very long song, and I've only recorded a very small section of the video. And what we're going to do here is just change the volume of the music. I go -25 because that puts it at a level that's kind of reasonable. So now we have our video put together. We can literally play it back, and this is how my videos are made. Hey everybody, Rob from Karma Comic Chameleon coming at you with another Ask Reddit video. Besides eating cereal with water, what is the most outrageous eating sin you have ever witnessed? Let's jump right in. When I visited my aunt's family as a kid, she served a purple cow, milk mixed with grape juice for breakfast. If you haven't tasted that, take my word for it, it's not a great concoction. So that's it. Very, very easy to put together, although it does take some time because you have to get all your screenshots. You have to crop all your screenshots and put them together in the editing program. For me, from beginning to end, without really slacking all that much, I can do a full video in about 2 hours. Until I'm like really, really happy with how it is together, it takes about 2 hours. You can probably do it a lot faster than that, but that's just that's how it goes for me. Anyway, guys, this is Rob from Karma Comic Chameleon. I just want to thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe, like, and share the video with your friends, and we'll see you in the next video this afternoon.